Brighton and Hove has earned a White Ribbon City status for a third consecutive year due to the City Council's commitment to put an end to sexual and domestic abuse against women. This year's White Ribbon campaign, 16 Days of Action, is urging men to come out and help put an end to violence against women. This by pledging to never condone, commit, or remain silent in the face of harassment. Over the 16 days beginning on the 25th of November, events will be held across the city. These events include places where people can get information about where to go for help and support, as well as share their experiences. This includes a Survivors Network open space, held as an opportunity to speak about an important issue in the Brighton community.
The hope is that people take away a pledge, take away an idea of something that they can do on an individual basis. I think it also works quite well in terms of just bringing together the community once a year and it becoming an annual thing that Survivors Network hosts, where people are encouraged to have those difficult and taboo conversations in a kind of proactive way. So I think it's really beneficial.
After 2 successful open space events, this year's topic is changing the culture.
Every year we try and come up with a topic that's broad enough to give everybody room to manoeuvre. So we were thinking a lot about the topics that have come up in the past around education and healthcare, and it always seems to come back to those. So we wanted to try and kind of broaden it out a little bit more, so that we could talk a bit more about pop culture, we could talk about the culture of the media. We've had quite a lot of conversations internally about the way that the media handles discussions of sexual violence and cases of sexual violence where our clients' information is shared in the newspapers and how we feel about that. So we thought it would be a really useful kind of platform to have those conversations. And then I think with instances like the Me Too campaign that's been happening on social media and the way that the allegations in Hollywood and in government are kind of exploding at the moment, there is a real sense that there could be a culture shift about to happen. So I think we felt like now is the moment to have that kind of broader conversation.
On the 9th of December, the 15 out of the 16 Days of Action, national award-winning charity Rise is drumming out abuse by marching from the Level near St. Peter's Church to Rise Fest at the North Lane Brewhouse. This march invites everyone to join and make noise with pots and pans to make it clear that domestic abuse cannot be tolerated in the community. Sofia Messinesi, SUST News.